Las Vegas Raiders hit the road, have lost 6 of their last 7 on a 2-game skid after pushing all in last week. They were hoping for a better river card.
Geno Smith for the win, knocked away, and the Jags defense swats it away to secure a 1-point win on the road.
Off to Denver this week to take on a Broncos bunch on a 6-game win streak.
And the kick is good, and the fourth quarter magic remains. Denver with the winner.
7-2, sitting atop the AFC West. Might have been a sloppy win over a sloppy team, but there are no sloppy asterisks in the NFL. Denver has shown itself to be a team that does what's necessary, and what's necessary has varied week to week for them. Last week, it was keep a low-scoring offense in its place without your reigning defensive player of the year. Cool. Held Houston to 15 points, 3 for 17 on third down, 0 for 3 in the red zone.
Spike to the turf. Nice play by Riley Moss against Nico Collins. Fourth down.
Their defense, of course, not just good against subpar offenses. 4th in points per game allowed, 1st in the red zone, 1st on third down, most sacks by a country mile, blah, blah, blah. Added 4 more to their total there. Jonathan Cooper, Zach Allen, 1 apiece.
Pressure comes, in trouble, down he goes! Jonathan Cooper for the 7th time this season with a sack.
So that's what Geno Smith and company face off with. And Geno is strutting into this one off a fine day on the job, 280 plus yards, 4 touchdowns, a 117 rate.
Smith throws, what a catch! It's Bowers! Brock Bowers has a Raider touchdown!
Couldn't help himself, did add to his league-high interception total, which now sits at 11. But 29 points from Vegas's offense, season best. Nice way to follow that donut. 7 for 10 on third down, 3 for 4 in the red zone. This is a team averaging 16 a game after all that happened, so the black hole must have thought Christmas came early.
Smith throws for the end zone. A one-handed grab! Brock Bowers!
Smith, with 2 sacks taken versus the Jags, hasn't taken more than 2 in 3 straight. Will be tougher to avoid 3 versus Denver, of course, and tougher to connect with his pass catchers as they are holding quarterbacks under an 80 rate now after holding C.J. Stroud and Davis Mills at 72, 5.4 yards per attempt, no touchdowns. All their numbers against the pass remain in top-shelf bottles.
Mills going through his progressions. Pressure comes, dumps it short, almost intercepted by Hufanga.
Did give up 75 yards to Nico Collins, a team-high 77 to tight end Dalton Schultz. So, cue Brock Bowers. What a return he made from his knee injury. 12 catches on 13 targets, 127 yards, a TD hat trick.
Fires into the end zone, touchdown! Brock Bowers!
And Geno Smith on target to his all-star tight end.
Smith to Jacoby Myers, good for just 23 yards. Tight end Michael Mayer, 26 yards. Trey Tucker, 38. Ashton Genty, 47 receiving yards and an air TD.
Flips to Ashton Genty. And he'll get the first down. He'll get the touchdown.
Genty not super effective along the ground, 3.2 per carry, 42 yards. Hasn't cracked 3.5 in 3 straight games. Won't be easy versus Denver as they're holding backs to 3.8 in 2025 after holding Houston's runners to 2.8. And they faced 28 rush attempts too.
Stonewalled at the 49-yard line. Really good help from Talanoa Hufanga coming up from the secondary to stuff that run.
What fans of the blue and orange would like to see more of as the year goes along, games where the offense and defense click at the same time, has only happened once, maybe twice, depending on your perspective. Last week, Denver's offense sputtered to 18 points, 6 for 15 on third down, only made it to the red zone once.
Steps up, under pressure, and down it goes.
Of course, that was against the league's #1 scoring defense, and Bo Nix's blah game was against the secondary holding quarterbacks to the lowest rate in the game. Nix just 173 yards, under 5 yards per attempt, a sub-70 rate.
And it's intercepted. Kalen Bullock with the pick for Houston.
He gets Vegas's secondary off a nice showing too. Held Trevor Lawrence to 6.5 yards per attempt, a 73 rating, no touchdowns. Picked him off in the end zone.
Throws, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Polamau.
Was it a Trevor thing or a swing in the right direction? Season rating came down in the aftermath, but still at 94, and their defense gave up 30 points, 9 for 16 on third down, let the Jags convert 3 of 5 red zone chances. They're giving up 26 a game now.
On 4th and goal, reaching across, touchdown!
Allowed 90 yards to Parker Washington, 55 to Brian Thomas. Denver's Cortland Sutton, just 30 yards versus Houston. Troy Franklin saw 10 targets, just 27 yards. Running back R.J. Harvey led them with 51 receiving yards, scored on one of his 5 catches.
Floats it alone on the sideline. Harvey will walk in.
Harvey only 5 rush yards. J.K. Dobbins led the way there, 61 yards, 4.1 a carry.
Dobbins to the edge. He's got a first down and out of bounds.
Raiders gave up 151 yards on the ground to Jacksonville, 3 touchdowns, 2 to Lawrence, but they faced 42 rush attempts, held them to 3.6 a carry, so they weren't easy to run on just because of the 151. They're holding runners to 3.9 a carry, too.
ETN carries, flag flies, and he's brought down by Isaiah Polamau.
They do have to keep tabs on Nix. He ran for 36 yards as he escaped sacks. He did get caught once by Will Anderson. Vegas's pass rush with just 1 sack, though it was Mad Max Crosby who nabbed it.
Max Crosby is unrelenting. Watch him here run this hoop all the way around.
Raiders-Broncos, best of friends these two, complete each other's sentences and all that good stuff. First time Denver ever made the playoffs, they found themselves playing the Madden Raiders. Winner goes to the Super Bowl.
Now only one obstacle remained in Denver's path to the Super Bowl. The AFC Championship was on the line, and the Orange Crush knew exactly what they had to do. The Raiders went nowhere on the ground, and each of Ken Stabler's receivers was finding life difficult.